Hi, I'm Mushki and happy Chanukah. Have you ever been given Chanukah Gelt? Gelt is the Yiddish word for money. Lots of kids get Chanukah Gelt. Sometimes chocolate coins, which are great for playing dreidel, and sometimes real coins. It's definitely fun to get Chanukah Gelt, but it's also important to stop and think about those who are less fortunate than you. Set aside some of your money for charity and put the rest in your cool duct tape purse until you decide how you're going to spend it. Purses come in many styles, but today we are going to create my favorite purse, the watermelon purse. All you will need for this activity is your favorite colors of duct tape, a ruler if you're the measuring type, a pair of scissors, and a small piece of Velcro. Step number 1, cut one piece of duct tape around 10 inches long. We're going to pat it down on the table so it doesn't start dancing and twirling, and just give a snip. We repeat this step another 7 times. Now we have 8 pieces like the 8 nights of Chanukah. Step number 2, I am going to pick up one piece of duct tape and lay it on the table upside down. I am going to pick up now a second piece of duct tape, hold it with 2 hands. The trick is to pull it apart so it's not sagging, and I'm going to place it halfway upon my first piece. The faster you do it, the better. And then smooth it out. 2 sticky sides. I take only one of my sticky sides and fold it over. I now place my remaining sticky side towards the ceiling. I now pick up my third piece of duct tape. Notice how half of my piece is red and half of it is sticky. I am only covering what is sticky. Again, holding it, pulling it apart so it's not sagging. 1, 2, 3, stick. How many sticky sides do I have now? 1. We are going to repeat this step until we get rid of all our 8 pieces. Our piece of duct tape just keeps growing and growing. With my last remaining sticky side, I fold it over. If it was getting you nervous that your edges weren't straight, now is the time where you could take a scissor and trim your edges. We'll make it nice and smooth. Now, I am going to cut one piece of duct tape around 4 inches long. Do you know karate? Like a professional, hold it in the middle and go 1, 2, 3, hi-ya. And place them both on the table. You're gonna hold your duct tape piece of material with your lines going up and down, and you're folding it over less than half, leaving a flap on the top. You do not want any of your Chanukah Gelt to fall out. So right now we are going to take our 2 slices of duct tape and seal the edges. I put half of my duct tape on one side and what do I do with my other sticky side? You got it, just fold it over. Am I going to stress out that I have a piece of duct tape sticking out, or am I just going to trim it off? Trim it off. I do the same exact thing to the other side. And ta-da! Now for the fun part. We're going to now round our edge to give it the nice watermelon shape. I then cut a thin piece of green tape. And I place it on the edge. I have to round it as I go along. I tuck the extra duct tape underneath. And now for the best part, the pits. I cut out from black duct tape as many pits as I would like. I place them on one by one. For the wrist piece, I cut a 14-inch piece of duct tape. I then fold it over. If I want it to be a thinner wristband, I just cut it in half. I cut a small piece of duct tape, place both ends together, stick it on, and then stick it in the corner of my wristlet. For the final touch, I take a small piece of Velcro and stick it in the middle. And voila!